If we're going to take a look at the architecture, a lot of these units look very different than all the other pieces in the industry. Mm-hmm. Everything operates within the 3D space, including the displays. Why doesn't everybody do it this way?
I think if you're brute force lifting, one of your concerns is, you want to try and move faster, and the more weight you have in your system, the harder it is to move, the more energy consumption you have. So this turns into marketing nonsense and debate around, we should have, screens aren't supposed to move. And, it's kind of a nuisance to have to deal with this kind of nonsense. There's a few examples that help to illustrate people. This is not even a debate, that your visuals should move with your cockpit. And every human should go drive these themselves. Go drive a sim that has visuals that stay static, and drive a sim that moves the visuals. You'll see the difference immediately. But there's a few examples that help to illustrate this. And maybe we can do this as an exercise one day. Spa is one of my favorite tracks, not only to watch Formula One, but also to drive in the sim. And Spa has some cool features as a track. One of the unique features it has is Eau Rouge, which is a massive vertical uphill early on in the track. I don't think there's anything quite like it. You have the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, which is a severe downhill, but I don't think there's anything that's close. The uphill at Lime Rock, but that was tiny compared to Eau Rouge. Anyway, the point is when you are going up Eau Rouge, you're approaching it, and then you hit it, and you're going up this steep hill. If your visuals are static in a sim, and you are pitching back, well, what do you have to do to see where you're going? You have to look down. You have to change where you're looking. Change where you're looking out your monocoque, change where you're looking out your windshield. Do you change where you're looking out if you're in the real car at the real track? No, you don't. You're going uphill. Your head is in the same exact position it was when you were at the bottom of the hill, when you're in the middle of the hill, when you're at the top of the hill. Your head doesn't move in the car. So if a simulation is a recreation, which by definition it is, that's a stupid argument that you don't need to move the visuals because it doesn't line up with reality.
Simple enough.
I could go on. There are more examples. The banking at Daytona is another good one, right? You're on the banking of Daytona. You're looking out your windshield in the same place you were looking out your windshield back when you were on flat ground. It doesn't change. Your relationship to your mirrors doesn't change either. You've got mirrors on screen, right? So talk to an actual race car driver. Does the relationship to your mirrors ever change while you're driving the car? No. I'm strapped into the seat. I look here, I look here, I look here, or I look on my cam. They never move in a real car. Once again, if this is about a recreation, it's a stupid argument. You should not be moving a cockpit without moving your visuals.
So in the real world, you're inside the car.
In the real world, you are inside the car.
In the real world, you are inside the environment.
You are also inside an environment inside the car. You are nested in the car is nested in the environment.
And some of the other systems just put you in front of the environment.
Right. So that's the disconnect, right? This gets back to the believability piece. A sim is about three things. It's about what you see, what you hear, and what you feel. That's it. And you can break that down in many ways. Well, what about the buttons on the wheel? Well, you see the button. You feel the button when you push it. You might even hear the button because it clicks. It's about what you see, what you hear, what you feel. So if you are in a sim and your environment representation of the visuals is not moving and you're moving in front of it, then yes, you're disconnected from the environment, 100%.